hire local garages to prepare the cars and then drive them to the circuit. Maseratis and Ferraris formed the main opposition to the Mercedes. Number 12 is Kling's car, Fangio and Moss being the other drivers. The 1955 Grand Prix at Spa was to be the last race before motor racing was to be changed forever. Before package tours cheapened European travel, the old money enjoyed the cosmopolitan atmosphere of the Grand Prix circuits that was virtually unchanged from pre-war days. The drivers too were old friends who competed mainly for the enjoyment of the sport. Amateur or professional, there was in 1955 still little distinction between gentlemen and players.
Some of us raced for fun, and I consider we were amateurs even though we were paid, whereas you've got professionals who race for the profession as their business.
Amateur or professional, they faced 316 miles on one of the fastest circuits in Europe.
2, 1, partez, messieurs.
Fangio leads, but Castellotti's Lancia has out-accelerated Moss, whose relaxed style was pioneered by the veteran Italian driver Farina.
I saw Farina racing, I think it was probably in Bari, and I remember his straight arm. Is if they think you're really relaxed and cool, they don't know how hard you're trying. They're over things.
Moss may have appeared relaxed, but the Mercedes needed careful handling.
I'm surprised really that the Merc wasn't a little bit easier to drive, because it wasn't. Oh, it was a driver's car, but not an easy car to drive.
The Mercedes team was strictly controlled with visual signals from Neubauer in the pits.
When we had 30 seconds ahead of the rest of the field, they put out REG, which meant regulari. But the other drivers weren't thinking of winning. They were trying to be the first one on Mercedes, which was a rather depressive attitude, really.
Fangio and Moss are lapping at over 121 miles per hour. The pace is telling. Castellotti pushes the Lancia, its engine wrecked. A Maserati comes into the pits with a chronic misfire. The young driver, Luigi Musso, can only wait patiently. Even a Mercedes is in trouble. It is Carl Kling's, and it is losing oil from a fractured pipe. The engine is too badly damaged to continue. Is the team mortal after all? Musso had been well placed, but his Maserati has damaged valve gear. He restarts, but is now 2 laps behind the leader, Fangio, with Sterling Moss, as ever, close behind.
I would follow Fangio as close as I could, and I mean, we were known, we were christened in one of the papers as being the train, because I'd be within a metre or so of him. Neubauer didn't like it, and he said, you know, if he makes a mistake, you're going to be caught up in it. I said, Fangio doesn't make mistakes. I mean, Fangio was, and I think still is, the greatest driver that's ever driven.
Winning the 1955 Belgian Grand Prix, Moss being a few yards behind.